Hey guys, good morning. We're here on the set of RAWW Fishing's brand new pond build coming up. We've got everything laid out with our spray paint now. We're starting the excavation. We're getting everything planned where we're going to set our biofalls and our skimmer. Guys, this is going to be nuts. And Franklin's dad just told me that once we finish, he's going to build an awesome outdoor cedar area right here with a roof. Going to put pavers down on that concrete slab. So guys, we're going to go over here and start digging. We'll talk to you here in just a little bit. As you can see, guys, we've got the mini excavator going to work now. That Bobcat E32 is going to make short work of this hole. And guys, normally when you're digging in Florida, it's a walk in the park because it's nothing but sand. But thank goodness that Frank's dad's buddy's got this excavator over here. Look at some of these rocks he's pulling out. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at all these piled up over there already. We were over here trying to do all this with shovels earlier when we were edging it out. They're like, we're telling you guys, there's a lot of rock underneath this. So, shocking surprise for me because like I said, normally in Florida, you already know it's just easy, easy, easy. So guys, Greg left his drone over at Zach's house last night. I just jetted away from the job site real quick. Going to run over here to Zach's house, grab the drone. We'll be back on the job site in just a few.
What's up, guys?
Check it out.
We got the RAWW fam out here. We are building an amazing pond thanks to this guy right here.
Yep, and this is the father of the RAWW family himself, the creator of the RAWW family. And guys, right behind us, Franklin. Go ahead and share with them what has got you so many, I guess we say, family members. Take a look at some of his fish, guys.
Let's do it. All right, get over here, RAWW fam. Let's go. Guys, trust me, we don't bite. Over here at the RAWW fam, everybody's family. Come here, bro. So as you guys can see, this is my beautiful predator pond. Guys, now what is a predator? A predator is something that is not afraid of anything. And basically it is the biggest, fastest, strongest, thing in the jungle or the wild. Most of these fish are actually from the Amazon. And they are definitely big. I got some massive red tails over there. I got some tiger shovelnose hybrid. Look right there, look right there, look right there.
Look at the size. Guys, that is a whopper. Woo!
Okay, so as you guys can see, we got a bunch of epic fish. Including right here, right here, right here. Dude, what is it? Oh, I got you.
Guys, we're getting all of our underlayment down right now. Alan's getting everything in place right here by our skimmer. Take a look at our biofalls, guys, how high we've got that build up. That's going to create an awesome waterfall drop going into Franklin's new pond. Wow, guys, I just can't wait till this afternoon to see this thing going. Okay, guys, Ed, Alan, and myself just now got the liner in place. We're getting everything pulled into its perfect position. And you know what comes next? We're about to start laying some rocks. Here we go. As you can see now, guys, we're putting more underlayment on top of the liner before we put the rocks down because Ed said this ground is actually so surprisingly rocky. We want to go ahead and take this extra step of protection right now to make sure this pond is going to last for many, many, many years. Tim, what are you about to do?
I'm about to feed this bass.
What are you going to feed it? Oh, a small sacrifice. Boom! Albino pacu, guys.
They're also mainly vegetarian. They like nuts. That's my bad.
Woo! There is a lot of big fish in there, guys.
As long as you keep the big ones fed, you don't mess with them.
See if we can go here and get you guys a better shot of that giant redtail. Okay guys, we've got Rockwork going in the bottom of the pond now. We've got Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens over there getting the skimmer set up and everything completed with that. And if you get over here to our right, we've got Mr. Alan Decker. If you go to YouTube, guys, look up Decker's Pondscapes. He's all the way down here from New York. And let me just tell you guys, I've seen a lot of pond artists in my time. Alan Decker right here is one of the best pond builders in the world. Check out his channel, you're gonna be blown away. Alan, do you care to share with everyone a little bit about the technique that goes into the structurability of stacking these walls?
Well, in a situation like this, we have to use small rocks. So what we want to do is we want to start out a little ways, and we want to step it back so it's structural, just like you would a retaining wall in any other situation, like holding soil back or something. So here, we're coming out a little ways, graveling back and coming back up, because it is small rock. If somebody steps on it, we want it to be solid. Normally, we're using bigger rock like this, and you're stacking it up on the shelves. But when you're doing something small like this, you got to backfill it with gravel. You got to make it stable.
Awesome. Thanks, Alan. Just finished eating lunch. We've pretty much got this whole bottom level completed, and now we're stepping up to take care of the upper ledge going around the pond. We're getting the first rocks in place right here, and you can see now, let me jump down in here and show you a quick pan around real fast of this bottom layer. Check it out, guys.
That one that's on half.
Right to the left of that. You know, right partially in front of it.
I can't wait to see it finished after a while. It's gonna look like we just pulled it right out of the mountains, guys, and planted it right here in this backyard in South Florida. As you can see, guys, Jack, Alan, and myself have been currently building up these waterfalls, and I've been really paying close attention to Alan and Jack both. And Jack, can you kind of give everyone a few pointers on what the strategy is for setting these waterfall rocks?
So what we're trying to do here is have multiple layers of water coming off of this. So this is actually going to have water coming off the front. I set this rock back here so we'll spread the water out. We're going to drop it to a channel which will feed this. The rest will go down in this small area here, creating kind of like a little ribbon waterfall. We want to make sure it's nice and level, slightly pitched forward so the water goes where we want it to go and gets off the face of the rock.
Awesome. Guys, if you don't know, I'm the rookie of the bunch, so I'm just soaking everything up from all these guys. Tim, Nick, Alan, Jack, I just appreciate all you guys letting me join along on the project and learn from you guys, so thank all of you. He doesn't just fish, he's not just a YouTuber, but Franklin, my man, he's an equipment operator. Guys, we just got more rock brought to the job site. We're going to give you a quick shot of everything that's going down. Skimmer's in, everything's completed there. I've been told that most colleagues don't get along with Jack Hardew, but evidently reptiles do. Check it out. Ooh, he's got him a little buddy here working alongside him. And just like on all of our builds, we want this water to come down and go over these rocks. So what Jack is doing right now is what you've seen us do so many times before, and that's foaming behind all these cracks and crevices to fill all those voids up once again, to make sure that water is not coming under here and getting lost in between these rocks, making sure it's flowing over it. So let me get down here and give you a shot of how this is starting to look right now. Look at all this. So we just started from the bottom, guys, building up, up, up. It's not rocket science, guys. The secret to our efficiency is teamwork. It's all about teamwork, guys. We've got this whole pond nearly completed, and probably the past, I don't know, whenever I showed you that last clip of working for these waterfalls, this has all happened in probably about a half an hour. The rock's going in the bottom now. We're getting ready to turn the water on and begin cleaning all that rock off. Wow. Won't be long now. So Jack and I are up here now, and we're getting everything ready to get our faceplate on our Biofalls. And I'm going to show you guys the steps that we take getting all this installed. Here we go. So what Jack is doing right now is prepping all of our holes for our bolts to go in here. And once we get all those holes prepared, we're going to pull that liner back down. We're going to put a thick bead of silicone on. Matter of fact, just hold tight, guys. I'll show you guys all of that. So what he's doing right now, guys, I'll try to get you down here and zoom in. He's trimming off that excess now. And right there where he's trimming off, that is exactly where the water is going to come over the top of this. This is about the third time I've tried to do this clip now, and I keep stumbling over my words. Jack, can you tell them what you're doing?
We just cut the liner so that it fits the front of the Biofalls. Now I'm putting the faceplate on the liner with the bolts. I'll silicone the face of the Biofalls, and then we'll bolt it all together and sandwich the liner in there and get a watertight seal. Fish safe black silicone. This is what's going to make our watertight seal. We're going to put it across the face of the Biofalls, all across these holes here where this accepts the bolts for the faceplate. And then we can take our faceplate, bolt it on there, squash that silicone in, and make a watertight seal.
Silicone's in place, guys. Faceplate's going on now. And now that Jack's gotten the faceplate in place, all that's left to do is tighten up every single one of those screws. And then this Biofalls is set up. Okay guys, cleanup has began. Franklin's over here now cleaning off all the rocks. You can see our pump in the bottom. That's going to be pumping out that water, getting rid of all that dirt that he's rinsing off now. And right here beside me is Blake from Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch, guys. We're going to be building Blake a pond tomorrow. Man, guys, me and Blake have hit it off because you guys know how I am about reptiles. This is a reptile king in South Florida. If you guys haven't seen his channel on YouTube yet, check him out and subscribe at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. And be sure to stay tuned tomorrow to see his Aquascape pond build.
I'm going to teach you how to do this. See how we foamed all the joints down. Have you ever used foam before? Okay. Okay, here, put your hand out. Now, what this does, this one is what normally would seal the rocks up. Hey, Jack.
He's showing him how to do the foam, guys.
We do this with all the new foremen. And if you put your two hands together, like this, make a ball, and then you can throw it. Make a ball.
Hey, slap tag with it.
Yeah.
Get him. Get him. Run after him. That shit ain't coming off.
I knew it was coming. I'm just, you know. And the funny thing is, I'm way faster than anyone here. So who wants to get it?
Good spirit.
Let's see what you got, Greg. Check it out, guys. We just finished up Zach's pond. We've got the water running now. Look at all the lights. Let me get you guys a shot of this waterfall. Check that out, guys. Remember that old swimming pool was just there yesterday. And then his fish are going to be able to swim around in a complete circle. Remember, we've got our skimmer right here. And guys, we are wore out. We've been over there at Franklin's working all day. We've gotten this wrapped up. We've got to get Franklin's finished up in the morning, and then we're going to get started on Blake's. Stay with us. Okay, guys, it's day 2 over here at Franklin's. Everyone's just pulling up. Greg, Gary, the whole team. We're getting ready to get everything unloaded and get to work and wrap this baby up. Okay, guys, there's my man Nick. We're just walking up first ones here this morning. Look how clear this water is already and how clean these rocks already are. Franklin did a good job yesterday of rinsing that off. Wow, I love it, guys. We've got to get started on all this edge work, finish wrapping up all these waterfalls, and guys, this is going to be spectacular. I can't wait to show it to you shortly. So guys, right now, if you'll see that hose right behind Tim, that's our main return line. That's going to be going all the way up to our Biofalls. And then I'm also digging the trench right now for the runoff, so that if there's ever a storm and that water level rises, inside our skimmer, there's always a built-in runoff system. That water will come, and I'm going to channel it over here to the edge of the fence. So let's continue digging. Guys, when we got here this morning, all of this liner was still exposed all the way around this entire edge. Take a look now. Notice that you don't see any of our liner anywhere. And that's because we've got Weston Zimmerman here all the way down from Pennsylvania. Weston is the lead foreman for Tussey Landscaping. And guys, he is a master edge worker on going around these ponds. Tim and I are up here now getting everything finished with our biofalls. And what he's putting inside here right now are actually our bio balls. And Tim's been doing this stuff for so long, guys. I want him to share with you guys the importance of these bio balls.
All right, so I just put this one in, but I'll pull back up for you. So
yeah, show them what they are.
This is a bio ball. It's kind of like a golf ball size plastic ball. It's got a lot of surface area, and that surface area is great for bacteria, beneficial bacteria to colonize and reproduce inside of this biofalls.
So those balls are actually going to be home to the bacteria themselves,
exactly.
Correct?
This is our biological filter, and that's our basically our skimmer filter, our pump filter. So
what he's saying, guys, our skimmer over there, and then that our pumps are inside there, of course, and that water is pumped via this return line all the way up to our biofalls. The water has to come up and pass through. If you look underneath here, we've got our mat material, and we've got 2 of those. See how thick that is? So that water has to come up through those. Then it's going to get right here on these bioballs, and like he was telling you guys, form that bacteria. Anything else, Tim?
I mean, this is just our biological filter. It's kind of what keeps this pond crystal clear. It keeps it healthy and safe for those fish.
So you're saying it's a secret to the clarity.
Exactly.
All right, Tim. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, guys, Franklin's father just showed up with a load of topsoil. He's got his bobcat here. He's bringing it back here, and that's going to finish up dressing around our pond. That'll be giving us some soil that we can go back and do some plant work in later. Guys, let me get over and give you a shot real quick before we get back over here and get at it. Look, 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 look. Woo-hoo, baby, look at that. Awesome. Okay, guys, one of the most frequently asked questions that we get asked is, how hard is it to maintain one of our water features? Well, guys, I'm going to flip the camera around real quick and let Ed explain a little bit of knowledge to you.
All right, so what we have here is number one things. We have our mechanical skimmer filter. This is going to have, we have a pump located inside of here. When the pump is operating, it's sucking water out of here and it's drawing all the surface debris in. This is critical because all of that little leaf matter and everything, if it's left unchecked, if you don't have a skimmer, that stuff sinks to the bottom, decomposes, releases nutrients in the water, which actually causes bad water quality. So this is the number one thing you want to do. Second thing we have here is we have what's called an auto dosing system. What this is, you can set it according to the different gallons that you have in your water feature. For this project, we're at about 1,000 gallons of water. Then inside of here, if you open this little guy up, there's a little bag of water treatments. That water treatment is designed specifically and formulated for decorative water features. It has beneficial bacteria, different types of enzymes and microbes These are important because it's going to condition the water for the fish. Franklin here is going to go over the top with all the different types of fish he has. He's got some beautiful koi coming in, so we want to make sure that this pond is pristine. So we are going to set him up. He's got the auto dosing system that's going to dribble that little bacteria, and all those little microbes are going to go right down inside of the skimmer system. The nice thing about that is that pump that I was talking about is going to send all of this water up to the biological filter. The biological filter is different types of filtration media inside of it. It has a sedimentation chamber on the bottom for fine sediments. Then you have different layers of filter media. That's going to become home for all these little microorganisms. They're going to colonize and live inside of there. So that's why we're putting it in here. It gets pumped up through, and then what they do is they break down all the nitrogenous waste that's generated by the fish. So that filter is a living colony of organisms. So what happens is they're going to consume oxygen during that decomposition process, which is why that system was designed with a waterfall on the outlet. So all that water comes in, dirty water gets broken down, dissolved oxygen drops down, the water falls out of the filter as a waterfall, re-oxygenates the water, making the water good for the fish, and then it just returns the entire cycle.
And look how clear it already is, guys. That is so crazy. Hey, thank you so much for the knowledge, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're just seconds away right now from cranking these pumps on and letting these waterfalls run for the first time. Check it out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, first shout out to everybody here that just helped me create this masterpiece. Here's my buddy Greg.
Yeah, bro.
Right here with my dad. Pulling through, guys. Trust me. My beautiful mom, raw mom right here.
Mom's doing our laundry. Dad brought us dirt. Like, this is
There
a
we
good
go.
family here. But hey, this is certified Aquascape contractors that came from near and far to create a paradise for you because we want to inspire more kids to live the Aquascape lifestyles. And now, Mom, why don't we let Mom do the honors and plug in the pump?
Right.
All right.
Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now here it starts.
Oh my God, guys, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. My new koi pond.
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Look at the water. Follow it, guys. Everyone follow it. Oh, that is so sick. Look at it. There it goes. There it goes. Hey! There we go, Rolf.
Mom, what do you think?
Wow, incredible. You guys are amazing.
You make Mom happy, that makes me happy. Franklin, whatever. But you take care of the laundry. So this is a natural, this is like, we just gave birth to a unique work of art, one of a kind custom fiction. Every water feature is different, every setting is different, everyone is unique. And how do you like that sound?
Oh, awesome. My chair, when all this is gone and we get this mega pond and all the fish and my grandfish can come in here, it's going to be awesome to sit out here and just enjoy.
Dad, what do you think?
Can't really appreciate how much work goes into this, all of the creativity that goes on. Very cool, a lot of work, and hopefully we can enjoy it for a long time, and we thank Aquascape.
And the
all
certified
guys.
Aquascape contractors
Oh,
that
yeah.
came
You guys were
together.
amazing. I've never seen anything. You guys just started this yesterday. It was incredible. And the hard work that you guys really put into this is amazing.
Hey.
So thank you.
It's a labor of love. It really is. All of us. This is a labor of love for us to do because it's art. We're creating art in people's yards, and we want more people to live the Aquascape lifestyle. Hey, so if you like this stuff, check out the Team Aquascape here. Check out the Team Aquascape one. We're going to have the complete reveal on this page, and also Greg Whitstock, the pond guy, because I love my job.
Guys, we're just cleaning up the job site really fast before we head over to Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch, and I just want to come over here real fast and give you guys a final shot of this, because once I leave here and I go to Blake's, I've got to cut out today about 3:30 to head back to West Palm International to the airport. I've got a 7 p.m. flight. so I won't be able to see this anymore. But guys, I really want you guys all to subscribe to Franklin's channel at RAWW Fishing, because everything you see right now, this is going to have all kinds of plants around it, guys. This thing's going to be packed full of fish, and man, it's just going to be, if you think this looks good, wait till you see Franklin's videos and watch this pond mature here in just a couple months. Thank you all for joining us. I appreciate every single one of you coming along with us on this build. Join us over here at Blake's. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about your favorite part about this pond. Would you like to have one of these ponds in your backyard? Guys, you know who can do it for you. Stay tuned, guys. Subscribe now, youtube.com/Tanner Flowers. I'm out.